Hey, quick thing, I recorded this footage from before the buffs from the May patch came in, so the numbers are gonna be lower than what they would be right now, because, yeah, that might have been a bit much, to be honest. Anyway, there's not a ton to talk about with Power Berserker. The playstyle is appropriately straightforward for a Barbarian-style spec. You want to be in Berserk mode as much as possible, extending the time by using the Rage utility skills nearly off cooldown, in order to be able to spam your super low cooldown burst skills while using your other weapon skills to generate adrenaline quickly. Mainly this is going to revolve around the Axe F1, which doesn't even have a cooldown as long as you actually hit it, but every so often you do want to swap to Greatsword, just because if too many of your Axe weapon skills are on cooldown, you don't get adrenaline quickly enough. You know, this kind of does sound like more steps than it actually is, because it boils down to spam F1 and face roll. Yes, there is an order to how you want to use these skills ideally, but really, as long as the F1 is getting pressed, you're good. In other matters, your survivability is really good. Warrior has the best defensive base stats in the game anyway, and with Great Fortitude you easily get over 21k health before Jadebot shenanigans. Oh, and hey, about 1/3 of the time, you're pretty much unkillable as long as you're doing damage, thanks to Blood Reckoning. If you do mess with the gear for any reason, like if you want more health, just be sure that you actually end up getting to 100% crit chance in total, because not critting on your burst skills is horrible. You are, however, fully melee locked, because currently Warrior does not have a viable power ranged weapon. Here's to them making rifle function at some point. In general, your utility, at least baseline, is kinda low, since you're only getting a bit of CC, but you do have some options. Might Signet is kind of a free slot, with which you can take some stab, or the very underrated Shake It Off, which is both an excellent group stun break, and really good cleanse. Or you can even bring a bit more CC. In fact, if you need a lot of CC, you can even take double maces over Greatsword for a small damage loss in order to have some of the lowest cooldown, highest impact CC in the game. I called Herald an ideal beginner build in a recent video because it's easy and versatile. Well, this one's in the same boat. You're trading off Herald's utility for more straightforward damage. In theory, you can shift this into a quickness build as well, but that one's not too popular right now. But yeah, that's that.